Hello, today we are going to introduce our PMA tool ModelA neck turning tool. Our neck turning tool works a little bit different than what you're probably used to. Rather than moving the cutter or moving the mandrel in an eccentric, our tool moves the mandrel towards or away from the cutter in a straight line. You see our knob here has got hash marks on it. Probably might not be able to see it in this light, but trust me, they're there. Every hash mark is worth 2/10,000ths of an inch. Every large hash mark is worth 1/1000th of an inch. And today we're going to give a really short kind of tour of the tool and a demonstration of its adjustment. Matt's going to go ahead and pick this guy up. I'm going to show the back end here. We have the adjustment locking screw, the mandrel adjustment screw, and that acts as I guess some guys call that a mandrel jack. It allows you to adjust where the case mouth is going to stop. And then we have these two screws here that are really only for disassembly of the tool, and you should never need to touch those unless you're planning on taking it apart. There's a screw inside of here, and that locks in the mandrel. All adjustment screws and locking screws utilize a 3/32 hex wrench. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in a little bit and show a demonstration of how we make our adjustment. First thing we're going to do is we're going to take this mandrel all the way down until it touches the cutter. Feel it touch. You might want to confirm it against the light to make sure you're making good contact. We don't want to jam it in there, but you want to make sure that you have a good firm contact without doing any damage to either the cutter or the mandrel. You're going to back that off of the mandrel and away. We've already pre-turned some brass, taken our first rough cut with a different neck turning tool. We've taken that rough cut and we've turned these 223 pieces of brass down to roughly about 10/1000ths, 10/2. What we really want is 9/1000ths. So we've adjusted the mandrel away from the cutter. We've gone past our adjustment that we really want. We've adjusted it to about 9/6. You might want to take it a full 1/1000th away. For this, since we're doing a cleanup cut, we only went off by 6/10,000ths. I'm going to go ahead and turn one case. You can see we're not taking a whole lot off of there. Going slow onto the mandrel and slowly off. We like to make a nice cut into the shoulder, just ever so slightly beyond that neck-shoulder junction. Take our first piece off of here. Get rid of some of that extra oil. Going to go ahead and mic for it. And remember, what we're really shooting for is about 9.5. And what do we got?
10.
We've got 10, so we want to make a final little adjustment on that tool towards the cutter of about 5/10,000ths. So we go in 2 more hash marks and then split the third, lock her in place. We'll turn some more brass to confirm, turn a different piece actually, to confirm your setting, and we will finish our brass at a later date.